Welcome to all the mini enthusiasts, that's a car enthusiast. I've done a bit of work on the car today. It's pretty hard to get motivated in the winter and it's snow outside. It's very cold, but I've had the heater on today, so it's not been too bad. There's a couple of points I wanted to bring out. I'm going to pick the camera up and show you what we've done with the car. Basically I've lined up this new door sill or door step and somebody mentioned this in one of the comments before, that you've got to be careful with these, and the profile on them is not as good as the original. Now I'm going to get onto Minispares tomorrow. It's Sunday night now. Tomorrow I'm going to get onto Minispares and find out if they have another one, because this is not a Heritage, this is a Magnum, I believe. Yeah, Magnum Car Panels Limited. And the profile here is fine, but the profile on this step here is very bad. This one is actually a millimetre lower where the door goes in, the door check at the bottom of the door skin is, and this one here has hardly got any profile on it. So I'm going to check and see if they've got a Heritage, and I'll get them and take these back or send them back, because I'm not really very happy with them. I've checked this one, and I've actually checked it even you know, with a gauge, and there's quite a bit of difference between them, but the profile is very bad there. On these ones you can see that this is quite flat and quite straight, and on here it's more rounded. It's not as accurate, the edging on it. So I'm going to see if they have a different type. If they don't, I'll have to make the best of a bad job, and as I say, I've checked it with the calipers, and it's quite a bit of differences with it. The length is okay and everything else, but just the profiles are not as nice. So, and I might have to, you know, end up make it slightly higher to make the door gap right, or the door gap's going to be a millimetre further down, or we'll lift it up, one of the two. Anyway, so these are things to be thinking about, these parts. If you're really trying to get it back to where it's you know, factory, and the door gapping's right. So what I intend to do now is I'm going to strip this door down tonight, get everything out of it, the glass, the mechanisms and everything, because I want to make it lighter, and I have to repair some sections on it anyway. And I'll show you where we are on the Mini. So what I've done at the moment is the lower inner sill is done. That's all on. You can see under there. And what I've done is I've put this on, which is not where it's going to go, but I need to obviously line it up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mark on the inside of there, and I'll make a returned edge so I can weld it and then lead load it all the way along here, and then and basically go from there. But you can see the sill going to be quite a nice fit. I've got to cut this now on this edge so that it folds inside there, so that the A panel goes on. But the actual fit is going to be quite nice, so it should be okay. But obviously, the reason I'm stripping the door down tonight is the first thing I've got to do is, before I start cutting anything, I want to put the door on and actually check how it fits here, how this door check is, and how it fits down the bottom, because this is the most important thing. If it turns out that this lip here is a millimetre or so difference, I'll have to bring it up a little bit. So that's what I've been up to. As I say, it's all done, it's all welded in, looks quite nice. I will lead load some of the seam as well, just to make sure it's all completely, there's no little gaps anywhere. You can see I've done it there, but I'll get all this lined up properly. But it seems to be okay. This is an Heritage panel, and this one isn't. This is this Magnum, so I'm not over impressed with it. Here it's quite good, here it's not good. You can see the forming is just not right. So I'm going to say I'll phone them tomorrow and find out if there's a possibility they've got a better one than that, and then I'll try and get them sent out. I'm just not happy with it. I don't know. I'll put the door on anyway and try it tomorrow, but I will call them first. Anyway, so that's it for tonight. Yeah, Sorry the videos have been a bit, well, I did the lead loading ones, but sorry the mini ones have been a bit slacking. And for the guys with the Jaguars or the XK150s, I'm having a meet up with Johan. This is the guy that owns the white one, and we're trying to set a date up for the sandblasting and painting of them. You know, and we're meeting up on Saturday. Hopefully in the weekend after we can do it, because it's been 3 months now since I stripped it, and you know, it's too long. If it's going to continue, I'll bring my car back down and I'll sandblast it myself with it, somebody down here, because I really need to be cracking on with it. Anyway, so that's what we're up to, and but as I say, just be careful with these panels, because they just, you know, it just isn't worth buying, you know, copy ones. They just don't sit right and they don't look right. So as I say, this one will be cut down. It won't go right up to there, it's too far. It's coming down here somewhere, around here where it'll be stronger, but I have to mark it on the inside first. Anyway, so that's it for tonight. It's a little bit nippy out here. It's going to be -12 again. So I'll do another video tomorrow night when I find out whether I can get a better panel than this, and if I can't, then we'll have to make the best of a bad job and do something with it. Anyway, take care. Bye for now, and thanks for subscribing and giving us a thumbs up. Bye. Take care.